You ever notice how Judi Dench is in all of these movies? Jane Eyre stars Mia Wasikowska. Oh boy. That girl from Alice in Wonderland, whose name I'm having a hard time pronouncing, and I'm just waiting for that commenter who always tells me that I pronounce things wrong. I read your comments, buddy. Anyway, we've seen many adaptations of that book. After a while, adaptations like Pride and Prejudice and Jane Eyre can get like, what do these have to offer? How many times can you adapt the source material before it gets old? Apparently, quite often. Jane Eyre was orphaned at a very young age and sent to live with her aunt, who was just not the greatest person ever. She didn't love her niece at all and treated her terribly and sent her to a very, very, very overly strict school to the point of actual physical abuse at this school. She spent all of her young life and teenage years at that school being treated horribly and learning how to be a respectful woman. And we get a lot of really good scenes of a young Jane in this school befriending people and trying to survive in this atmosphere that is just horrifically strict. I would die. Oh my word. Eventually she becomes the governess of a household and she meets Judi Dench, who is the housemaid there, and a dashing man who is the overseer of the house. And lots of drama and romance and comedy ensues. And believe it or not, suspense. Yeah. This adaptation is actually kind of creepy at times. The acting in this film is just fantastic. Judi Dench, the main star, Mia Wasikowska. I'm sorry I'm being so disrespectful, but I have no idea what her last name is. All the main actors do an excellent job. It's very well written. It's directed very well. And the reason I'm saying that is because normally a lot of these period piece films, I just don't have the patience for them. They're so dull sometimes. And this one held my attention. The old English language, people acting so terribly respectful all the time makes sometimes for a boring film. Not here. This was done really well. One of the things that doesn't always escape me about Old English is it seems like they try to make really sappy romance scenes, but if they say it in Old English and film it well and write it well, it's like we accept it. But some of this is really sappy. I was just like, okay, that is over the top romantic. Your love is like the flower that blooms in the mid-morning sun. That's just an example. That wasn't actually in the film. I made that up myself. Yeah. The only really other problem I have with the film is that it just was a little bit slow at times. But for the most part, this is a really solid adaptation. Great performances. I'm going to give Jane Eyre 3 out of 4 stars. If you're into period piece films or you like older romance films like that, I would definitely suggest seeing this film if you like those kind of movies. Mia Weiss, why am I trying her name again? But she did really good. Jane Eyre stars Mia Wasikowska. Oh boy. That girl from Alice in Wonderland, whose name all the main actors do an excellent job.